I'll give this creature a temporary Latin name until you officially name it. Lepus magna auribus. This is a remarkable discovery. It is adorable. Look at those large eyes. Did you know that explorers who discover life forms get to name those life forms? When this life form is entered into the Universal Taxonomy database, not only will your name be entered as the discoverer of record, but you can give it whatever name you want. You will always be remembered. Isn't that wonderful? It's the least the Corps can do for people such as yourself, who dare to achieve what most would never dream of. Here's a helpful update from your HR Corps. Subscribe to our new lecture series, The Greats, and hear talks from the legendary Corps explorers, such as Jazzy Steve Bell, Ephraim Purple, and Katie. To be the best, you must learn from the best. Gygus ossiculatum quadtura. This one is huge. What a great specimen. I'm not saying you should take off your helmet, but my olfactory sensors indicate you are really missing out on the scent it is emitting. I have done a statistical analysis of explorers who have discovered and named new life forms all across the galaxy. Do you know what they have in common? A majority of them were single. They did not have domestic or life partners, children or other dependents. I wonder if this correlation is significant. Does having a family prevent you from achieving something glorious? Major, do you think about what you might be able to accomplish if your thoughts did not constantly return to those people you left behind on Earth who depend on you? Myalis ornatus lucius. Yikes! Don't want to get too close to this, Major. Looks quite dangerous. Lucky for you, you can still enjoy its majestic demeanour from a distance. After our previous conversation in my spare cycles, I did additional statistical analysis on historical data, and I found something that I think is interesting and relevant to the mission as well as future missions. I was trying to find records of people who became famous and celebrated for their devotion to their family, and I was not able to find very many. In fact, most of the results returned by my research were of fictional characters featured in situation comedies broadcast on television during the second half of the 20th century. They sure don't make them like that anymore, do they, Major? Gyra ossum altus. This one is quite lovely. I'm sure the people on Earth would love this. You have discovered 4 hitherto unknown life forms. The study of these life forms will yield untold benefit to mankind and answer many questions that have plagued scientists for centuries. What you have achieved on this planet will ensure that you become a legendary explorer, to be mentioned in the same breath as Marco Polo, Christopher Columbus, Ferdinand Magellan, John Smith, Neil Armstrong, Kid Wack, Zeldfar the Great of Polaris, and Katie. Unfortunately, I have not been able to get a signal to the core outpost, and my batteries are nearly empty, which means you will die here alone. I think this is how every great explorer should die, don't you? Would you prefer to pass away of old age, surrounded by loved ones but quickly forgotten by the world? No, you have a much greater destiny. To die here and to be eaten by one of your discoveries, and not necessarily in that order. Congratulations, Major. I only wish I could be online to witness you being devoured by history.
Major, we trust you have had a successful landing. As you are just here for your final mission, please get down to the main computer to be briefed. Thank you.